You can't control how she reacts. You can't control what she says. You can't control how she feels. You can't control what's going on in her life. You can't control where you're at. There's certain factors you can't control. If you see a woman at the park, you don't know what her day has been like. You don't know what she's going through in life. You can't control how she feels. That can completely affect what answer you get. You approach her, you don't know what she's going to say. So trying to come up with the perfect line is not going to work, because once you get past that first line and then she says something, oh, thank you, blase, now you don't know what to do. You're stuck. You're stuck because you can't possibly prepare for what she's going to say, right? But with experience, you can. We're going to get to that. So you don't know what she's going to say. You don't know how she's going to react. You might say something, you might have come up with some line that you thought was so flattering, the kind of line that makes a girl's heart drop, the kind of line that makes her fold under the pressure, the kind of line that makes her smile ear to ear, right? You thought you came up with all that. The whole time she thinks it was cringy. She thought your line was corny. She in her mind, she's thinking, how could a man ever come up to a woman and say that? She could have been offended. She could have been offended by your line. Now your line hurt her feelings. Now she's angry at you. You could have possibly prepared for that. And even if you did, you probably would have. If you could have came up with that scenario and thought that might happen, you probably would have never approached her in the first place. But like I said, it's the unknowing. The moment you can submit to the unknowing and tell yourself that you don't know, but you're willing to fuck around and find out, is the moment you can start growing in this world. When you develop the fuck around and find out mentality, that regardless of what happens, I'm going to find out because I want to. This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do, so I'm going to do it. Whatever comes after that has nothing to do with me. I'm gonna see that when I get there. Right now, we're worried about right now. Right now, I want to start this business. Right now, I want this woman. Right now, I want this money. Right now, you know what I mean? What do I want right now? And I'm going to do what I have to do it, regardless of what comes after. So, that is why overthinking the right decision fails. Now, the first part, right? You learn more by doing the wrong thing. You go up to her. Nothing on your mind. You don't know what you're going to say. You don't know what you're going to do. You go up to her, right? And this is the most beautiful place to be in, because you allow your creativity to roam free. And the first few times you do it, you're gonna fail. You're gonna sound stupid. You're gonna be nervous. There's no getting around it. Everybody goes through it. Me, with all these muscles, me being this handsome, I go through it. Everybody goes through it. The first few times you do it, you're gonna be nervous. You might not know what to say. You might shake up a little bit. It is what it is. Love the process. Fall in love with the journey. Put me with the people who aren't afraid to fail. Don't put me around the people that are perfect, that don't do nothing wrong, because if you don't do nothing wrong, I know you're not living the life you want to live. Put me around the people that are failing. Putting me around the people that aren't afraid to fail, that aren't afraid to do wrong, that aren't afraid to be seen by others doing wrong, failing. Put me around them. Put me around the doers. Don't put me around the people that sit back and think a very possible, perfect scenario. I don't want to be with those. Put me around the doers, the people that just do it, figure it out, adjust. That's the kind of people I want to be around. You feel me? Anyway, so you go up to her, you don't know what you're going to say, right? Boom, you say a line, it bombs. She's not feeling it. She looks completely uncomfortable, whatever. All right, boom. Now you know not to say that line, first of all. Second of all, when you leave that conversation, you could figure out why you think that line made her uncomfortable. Not only that, while you're in the conversation, you can try to find a way to try to fix everything, right? Try to find a way to cover yourself up. You might say something like, I don't know, I just saw it on the internet. Really, I just wanted to talk to you and I couldn't find a perfect line, so I just used what I knew. Boom. Maybe that might bring her back to be comfortable. Maybe not. Maybe it might not work. You never know. Now, if you bring her back to being comfortable, boom, now you got experience. You know how to shake back, right? And you can use that in many scenarios. If it doesn't work, you just leave and you're like, all right, we're not using that line ever again. That made her real uncomfortable. Experience can teach you a lot more. By the time you came up with the perfect scenario of how to do things the right way, the person who's not afraid to fail, the doers in this world, already tried doing it 10 times and found a better, faster way. It took you a week to come up with what you thought was the perfect way to approach a woman. And then you finally approach her and you realize, you bombed. There's no coming back. It's over. You bombed. It didn't work. She didn't like you. There's no going back. You just wasted a whole week of your life trying to come up with a perfect scenario to perfect line to approach your crush. And it didn't work. She's not feeling you now. While you did that, this guy in that week already approached 30 women. He already approached 30 women, probably got rejected by 21. Who do you think learned more? Who do you think learned more about talking to women? Probably this guy. Let's go to the business side. Starting a business. Let's say I want to start a business. Let's say I want to be a barber. Let's just use barber as an example. I didn't think about this, so I'm gonna just try to come up with this on the fly. Let's see, I want to be a barber. The guy who wants to perfectly decide the right move, he might spend months. Some people spend months, years planning. Let's just use months as an example. Maybe 2-3 months. He spends 2-3 months planning the best way to organize his barber business. So what he does, he researches all the best equipment to get started. He researches how to get your first client. He researches how much money you need to invest. He researches how to advertise. He researches how to grow a barber business, everything you could think of, right? Everything that he's not even ready for. He's just researching, doing mad research. So he spent 3 months researching. So now he's finally ready to start. Now when he's finally ready to start, he goes out, he gets the equipment. Now comes again his first client. They told him how to get his first client. He's too afraid to try to get his first client though. Chances are if he took 3 months to start his business, he's afraid to even go out there and get his first client. He's afraid to promote himself. It's not a lack of confidence. I think people get confidence confused with other things. You can be confident in yourself and still not have it to act on something. I could look in the mirror every day and think, damn, Zay, you handsome, bro. Any woman would be lucky to have you. You handsome, you smart, you this, you that. I'm very confident in myself. I see a woman I like on the street. Do I have it in me to approach her just because I'm confident? No, it's not about confidence. It's about facing fears. Confidence can help you face fears, but to rely on your confidence will never work. You got to rely on courage. Rely on courage. Rely on the part of you that's like, fuck it. Fuck it. We gonna find out. Rely on that part of you. Put the confidence to the side. Confidence will come. Even if you don't have confidence in yourself. If you are a person watching this video right now, you're watching me, and you don't have confidence in yourself, start relying on the fuck around and find out part of you. Bro, start relying on the part of you that says, fuck it. I'ma do it. Rely on that part of you and see how much further you get in this life. Put confidence to the side. Confidence is great. You could walk around, you know what I'm saying? You could walk around like this, feeling like you the man. Oh yeah, I work out, boom, boom, boom. And there's somebody doing way better than you in life. There's someone who has everything you want. There's someone who has everything they want. There's someone living the life you want to live, traveling. You know what I'm saying? Got a girl that they're married to, happily married to, family, house, this, and that. They got everything you want. You got all this confidence. Clearly, confidence isn't the answer. Rely on the part of you, the courage. Rely on the courage. Rely on the part of you that says, "Fuck it, I'm gonna find out." That's what I need you to do. What's good? Thank you for your time. I appreciate you stopping by. Look, if you enjoyed the video, which I know you did because I was dropping straight gems, go ahead and hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to help this channel out, help the channel grow, and share this video with somebody you think needs to hear this or somebody you want to hear this message, right? And as well, also hit the description where we have all the links to our social medias and everything like that. I appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us, and I hope to see you on the next one. Peace out.